Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back on this beautiful Wednesday, or should I say this cloudy and rainy Wednesday. Of course, we're going to jump into that forecast. I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team meteorologist Jaden Knowles, and yes, I'm still getting used to saying that. I'm brand new, but overall, super happy and excited to get started. And of course, to give you guys the weather forecast every single day that I'm able to, of course. But so far, looking at tower cams, looking outside, Lookout Mountain, a big difference so far than just the noon show that we just had. You know, there was more sunshine out there, but now we're starting to see those clouds start to roll in and, of course, start to build up as well. We're expecting some rain further north of the metro as well as towards the east of the metro as well. So here's your headlines on what to expect. Of course, those gusty winds are exactly what we're expecting this afternoon. We're talking about gusts close to 50 to 60 miles per hour in the foothills. Here in the metro, maybe about 30 to 40 miles per hour. To sum it up, it's going to be a bad hair day. All right, put the hairspray on because that's exactly what we're expecting. Those isolated storms, like I mentioned, north and east of Denver. And then, of course, behind that cold front that pushes through, we're going to see cooler temperatures, especially as we head into tomorrow as well as Friday. So far, here's what we're expecting now as far as highs go here in the metro, the upper 70s, 78 degrees. We're going to struggle getting there, though, due to the heavy cloud coverage that we're starting to see roll into the metro. And, of course, those windy conditions and also those better chances for storms further north of the metro as well. So your forecasted highs towards the eastern plains, you can see the upper 70s, the front range, and also over towards the high countries, we're expecting the 50s as well as the 60s. So with the storm threats for today, the SPC put out a level 1 marginal risk for the northeastern side of the state and to the four corners kind of, and you can see the main threats for that was going to be the straight line winds up to 60 miles per hour and maybe even some small hail with that as well. But if you have any outdoor furniture, go ahead and put that inside so you don't have to worry about the next morning trying to find out where your trash can is or your like I mentioned, the outside furniture in your neighbor's yard, because that's what we're expecting, and that's the reason for the marginal risk as well as those dew points. I mean, the limiting factor for severe storms across Colorado is that we're a dry state. That actually helps us out with limiting storm activity. But today there is a little bit more moisture towards the eastern plains there, thanks to the Gulf of Mexico. So yeah, you can see that's why we're seeing, you know, dew point at Ray 46 and even over towards Nebraska and even towards Kansas up in the upper 50s. So that's a lot of moisture out there, and that's going to help drive those storms as well. So live radar, we can see that big storm system spinning slowly counterclockwise, and it's really going to miss us, but we're going to get clipped by it, and that's the reason the storm activity will start to increase towards the north near Fort Collins. You can see those showers starting to move into Fort Collins, as well as over towards the high country, some snow showers really at or above pass level as well. So once again, there's a bigger look at that upper level disturbance that's slowly moving. The center of that is near Billings, Montana. And of course, Billings, Montana is further up north and pretty far away. But like I mentioned, this is a big storm system, and we're going to get clipped just by the south of the upper level disturbance there. And so that's the reason the uptick with the storm activity as well. So here's your timing of when you could possibly see maybe the snow showers in the high country as well as the storms further up north. This is at 5:30, noticing in Fort Collins. Heavy downpours of rain as well as towards the eastern plains. Once again, that level 1 marginal risk, so be aware of that with those gusty winds and maybe some small hail. But the good news is this should be out of here rather quickly, especially as we head into late tonight into early tomorrow morning. Maybe some leftover snow showers near Steamboat there, but for the most part, tomorrow should be nice and dry, but a little bit cooler behind that front as well. So here's a closer look at it and the timing that you can see rain in your area. You can see about the highest storm odds will be about 3 to 7 p.m. this afternoon, mainly towards the north once again. And we can't rule out maybe an isolated shower here closer to Denver, but below severe levels. So that's the good news there as well. And once again, quickly pushing out, especially as we head into late tonight into early tomorrow morning. So once again, one of the main weather impacts for today, the gusty winds, especially along the foothills. It's going to get pretty windy out there, especially up to about 50 to 60 miles per hour could be possible. Here in the metro, we're talking about 30 to 40 miles per hour, especially as we head up into early parts of tomorrow morning and throughout your afternoon hours before finally starting to calm back down. So fingers crossed about that. I know a lot of people don't like the wind, but we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it. Tomorrow's highs, though, we can expect cooler temperatures, but this is right on par for the temperature and the highs that we should be seeing for this time of year here in Colorado, especially in Denver. So tomorrow, 70 degrees. We're going to see more sunshine, but cooler, and of course, still seeing those breezy conditions out of the west about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Your highs for the eastern plains, the low 70s, upper 60s as well. Over towards the high country, we're seeing the 40s as well as the 50s. Looking at the 7-day forecast, though, you can see very interesting. We're still in the mid to upper 70s, especially as we head into the weekend. More cloud coverage will start to build in. And of course, noticing on Sunday, mainly late Sunday afternoon into the early Sunday evening hours, as well as Monday afternoon and Monday evening, there's more storm chances. We're talking about a 50% chance, but there's still some disagreements with models. So here's one model showing the GFS. That's that upper level disturbance kind of north. And if that's were to happen, the storm chances will kind of start to go down a little bit, a lower impact with the storm chances. But then you can see the European model is a little bit further south. So depending on the track of this upper level disturbance, it's going to have a depiction, I should say, about what exactly will happen as far as rain chances and storm chances will go. So we'll have a higher impact of storm chances if that European model ends up being correct. But I know a lot of people are tuning into this weather update for the marathon this weekend. Of course, that's this Sunday. Good luck to all the runners out there. I believe Chris Bianchi, our senior meteorologist, is running in that as well. I'm still trying to get used to the elevation, so I will not be participating in that. But so far, as far as weather, we should stay dry throughout the morning hours, which is good news for the marathon. So I think you'll be okay. Starting out to be a little cool with the upper 40s around 6 a.m., 9 a.m., about 60 degrees. And then we should see the low 70s by midday. So I believe the race will be okay. The marathon will be okay for that. So everyone out there that's competing, good luck to you. But I know there's some concerts as well into Red Rocks on Sunday evening. So we're expecting to see those showers. So definitely pack that poncho so you're not freezing cold and wet enjoying the concert, whatever concert you might be going to. But overall, I hope everyone has a terrific Wednesday. I'm so excited to be here. So excited to give you guys the weather updates. And I hope you tune in. Don't forget to tune in at 3 p.m. For the latest updates on the storms that we're expecting further up north of the metro as well as east as well. I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team meteorologist Jaden Knowles.